yes, it's no.
Verb. Train time? Train time.
I think that the ads in Seribot are not communicating right. What the fuck? The ad should be over by now and it just started. Oh!
Wang bag woo.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for the resubs and the hype train that happened. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm just gonna start. The ad is, it's so late this time. What the fuck? Not that anybody's seeing one, but uh oh, it's good to be back. Hello. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Acid. Hello, Fawn. That's very sweet. That's very, very sweet. You have no idea how badly I missed you. I missed you guys too. I missed you too, Fawn. I missed everybody. I missed normality and streaming. Demon Lord, hello. Lazy, hello. Good to see you. Welcome home. Hope travel has been easy. Sharkpoo, hello. Aslo, hello. Burb is back. Yes. I'm not 100% yet. I don't think I can sit in this chair for very long. Otherwise we would have done subathon day last day today, but I can't. Oh! I know! Ah! Butler, hello! No making Blue laugh. Yeah, that's true. Or if when I ah! Oh, you're alive. Yeah, I lived. When I laugh, I have to like hold my stomach. So I got surgery. I had to get my gallbladder removed because it was full of stones and inflamed. I'm recovering still. It was what do they call it? Endoscopic? Where they don't like cut you all the way open, they make a few little holes where they put the little like remotely controlled instruments in. That's what I got. And you know, I'm still healing from I did have things poked into my abdomen, so there's 4 incisions, right? But 3 of them are pretty small and are healing really fast. The 4th one is like in my belly button and it was huge and made my whole stomach bruise. And that one is taking a bit longer. Ah!
Congrats on the 5-iving.
Ah, thank you. The 5-iving. What the fuck? Thank you, Jade. Thank you very much. Good to see you. I had to spend a night in the Boo Boo Palace too. You did? How was your stay? Are you okay? I wonder if that was contributing to your food issues. Oh, absolutely. The pain that I had been having is gone. So it was absolutely my gallbladder hurting me. Just landed from Australia. Hell yeah. Welcome home. Did you get to keep it as a trophy? Unfortunately, no. I didn't even get to see it. Nope. You had a seizure? Is that like normal for you? Or is that like your first one? Because that's really scary. I mean, it's scary either way, but like I'm glad that you're okay. Worth a try. I know. I'm always like kind of morbid like that. Five Ivan. Oh, honestly, so the scariest part wasn't like needing surgery. It was that okay, so Sunday morning when I woke up, I was having some really terrible pain, like the worst pain I've ever had. And so I went to the ER and they gave me some pain meds and did an ultrasound and they were like, "Yeah, you have gallbladder stones. So we're going to send you home with some pain meds and here is a phone number to call to talk to a surgeon." And I was like, "Cool, I'll call them tomorrow because it was Sunday. They're not open." So Monday comes around and in the morning I started having pain again and I was like, "I cannot let it get as bad as it did Sunday morning." It was like when I say it's the worst pain I've ever had, it was like I felt like I had a chest burster, like literally from Alien that was trying to come out right under my ribs, and it's like a burning, like I'm gonna explode feeling. And you cannot do anything to alleviate it. It's like I was standing, I was sitting, I was laying it down, I was laying down, I was rolling around, I was like massaging my stomach. Nothing. You can't do anything. It's horrible. So when I started having pain again on Monday, I was like, I'm not gonna wait for it to be that bad. Um, so I went back in, and then they admitted me. Uh, and because like they took my blood, to do testing, and they were like, "Oh my god, your liver enzyme levels are like so high," and uh. So, okay, wait, let me back up. When they sent me home on Sunday, they were like, "Hey, just just be aware of jaundice. You might develop jaundice, and if you do, you need to come back immediately." Well, I didn't my skin didn't turn a color and I didn't get yellow eyes. But one of the symptoms for jaundice is extremely dark urine, and I did have that. I did have like black tea colored urine. Which is startling. It's very startling. um so anyway, you were jaundiced as a child? Oh no. Just don't be sick. I'll try that. Thank you. um Unexpected dark piss. Yeah. Uh so anyway, they were like, "Oh my god, your liver enzyme levels are so high." And like they were like, gallbladder stones will cause this number to get really high, but your number is like far past. It's like way past what it should be even for this. And we can't do surgery because surgery is hard on your liver and it could push you to liver failure. So we're gonna keep you for a few days and monitor your liver enzyme levels and make sure they go down. And if they're down far enough, we'll do surgery. And that part is what freaked me out because I was like, "Oh my god, is there something else wrong with me?" That's scary. But fortunately, there didn't seem to be anything else. They were just like, "Wow, that's so strange. It's so strange that it got that high." Um, but there was no other reason that they can see. And my pee is a normal color now, so I think I'm okay. um let's see what else. I gotta say I've never been admitted before. In fact, that was the first time I've ever gone to the emergency room for myself. I have escorted uh a handful of times somebody to the ER before, but I've never like been the person. And I gotta say, those hospital beds are actually quite comfortable. I was I was pretty happy to just like hang out in a bed that was that comfortable for a couple of days. They didn't and they had a TV with like some shitty TV channels that I didn't watch, but they also had a selection of movies and which also wasn't very good. But one of the movies was the Dungeons and Dragons movie, the Honor Among Thieves, and I watched it like 2 or 3 times. The real blue died. Hi Beaver. I went once and left, and they got all freaked out that I hadn't checked out properly. They never mentioned I had to check out at all. You just like left in the middle of having care? Or was the wait too long? What did you go in for? Perfect pillow and mattress firmness. Yeah, I was quite comfortable. Isekai'd. And anyway, so like the TV that they have, I would say about like a good like third of the screen was taken up by like information. So it's kind of silly. It kind of looked silly to me because then like whatever you're watching is only like up in one corner of the TV, and then the rest of the TV is taken up by a frame that has like your information on it and what's going on and what doctors are looking after you and stuff. And also like it's like there was a section that was like your recent activity, and it always just said resting in bed. Because I don't think that they updated it to tell me what I should be doing. I think that it actually showed like what I had done. There might have been like a weight sensor in the bed or something to see if I got up, because I would get up occasionally because they don't want you laying there all the time if you can help it. They want you to like stand up and walk around. So I would like stand up and like walk in place. And so then the activity thing would say ambulated. Resting in bed, ambulated. And I was like, okay, cool. And then there was another thing that was like my goals. What are my goals? And when they decided that surgery was going to happen, it said have surgery tomorrow, but surgery was shortened to SX. So it looked like my goal was to have sex tomorrow. I just thought that was silly. Goals have, that's exactly what it looked like. That's exactly what it said. Good goal. I don't remember. I think they were waiting on some test results, but there was no care being given and no special location I was in, so I left. Even the staff near the exit didn't seem to care. Dang. Interesting. Interesting and Loki surprised they haven't done a sequel to the D&D movie unless it bombed. Did it bomb? I don't think it did well. I don't think it did well. Like not well enough for them to be like, yeah, let's greenlight a sequel. If I wasn't wired to 5 different machines, I would have been comfy. Oh yeah, being hooked up to shit. I know this doesn't compare to probably what you had, but I did have an IV, and that fucker, like, if you kink the hose at all, and of course it's in like the pit of your elbow where your arm bends. So if you don't have your arm completely straight, then the hose kinks, and then the thing beeps, and you have to press a button for a nurse to come in and make it stop beeping. It's annoying. That's one way to keep your spirits up, I guess. They should have that goal more. Yeah, that's what I was in the hospital for. Not enough sex. Another thing that scared me was my resting heart rate was 85. Oh, that is quite high. You know, honestly, I don't think that's terrible, but it is a little high for just laying. Husband got work to do. Put him to work. Oh, he starts his new job tomorrow. How's he been? He's been good. He's been good. he had a frustrating final week at his job that he's leaving because he was training the new guy and apparently it was very frustrating, but now it's not his problem. So I once accidentally put my body in a state where my heart rate was 110 steadily for hours doing no activity. Whoa. That is high for doing nothing. I have kind of I have the opposite a lot of the time. My blood pressure and heart rate are hovering like at the lowest average a lot of the times. Like when I go get my blood pressure taken, it's like almost what's the word? It's like almost too low. Oh, hypotension instead of hypertension. Very common. My wife is like that. Learn to be zen, I guess. Feel your chakras align. Lower your blood pressure. The only time I was seriously hospitalized was having gastro. Yeah, gastro issues. Yeah, I mean, that's me too. Yep, that's awful. My blood pressure has always been high. Then when I eat well and exercise, it goes up. When I eat worse and get more stressed, it goes down. That is, yeah, opposite of normal. My mom has a chronically low blood pressure. She can quite literally faint out of nowhere. Scares. Ooh, yeah, that's. I'm like almost at those numbers, but they just they always look at it and they're like, "Oh, your blood pressure is really good." I'm like, "Okay, if you say so." Okay, so I had surgery, right? Um Wait, let me back up. I had like every testing done that they possibly could have. I forgot about that. I had a CT scan and I had an MRI and then like two different ultrasounds. And I have had an MRI before. It's fine. It can be a little claustrophobic, but you can just close your eyes and lay there. You have to lay there for like 20 or 40 minutes in a very confined tube that is very loud. It makes very loud sounds like like, they put earmuffs on you to protect your hearing. But I've had that done before. I have not. I hate MRIs so much. The tiny area gives me panic attacks. Yeah. I think if I overthought it, I would not feel okay. But I just like lay down and close my eyes. I keep them closed the whole time. I got one of those for research study that I was paid for. It was a little weird. Then I did almost fall asleep. I did almost fall asleep this time. Um, except for there's a little voice that is like, breathe in, hold your breath, breathe normally, or whatever it says. So I had to pay attention. I found out I was claustrophobic by having a panic attack in an MRI. That was very fun. Oh, what a time to discover that. I'm so sorry. But I had never had a CT scan before, and part of the CT scan, it's kind of similar to an MRI. You do get like scanned by this big donut shaped thing, but it doesn't like cover your whole body. It's more like actually donut shaped, and then it's like pretty quick. But they injected me with iodine, and I had my IV in, right? And the imaging guy was like, "All right, so I'm gonna put this in your IV. It's iodine, and you'll feel it. It feels warm, and you'll feel how fast it goes through your whole body." And I was asking questions about that because that didn't sound pleasant. It's like, does it hurt? Will it make me nauseous? And he was like, yeah, it might make you a little nauseous, but he's like, it just, you'll feel it because like that's how fast blood moves through your body. And also he was like, you'll feel it in your nether region. It's like it goes right to your groin. I was like, okay, thank you for the heads up. And he wasn't lying. He put it in my IV, and it like, you know, because there's like major arteries that go on the inside of your thighs that run like right by your crotch. And so a lot of I bet ew, get out of here. Ew. Chemistry joke. um but yeah, it's a very strange feeling, and it did make me nauseous, but they have to so like they put the iodine in my IV, and then it's like very fast. They have to like while it's moving around in your body, they have to scan you. So I'm like feeling it. I'm feeling it like go through my body, and then I got nauseous, and then I like the machine was like you know, doing its thing. And then it was over, and I was like, that was very strange. That was very strange. Also, another strange like feeling is like I could walk. My medical issue did not inhibit my ability to walk, but because I was admitted, anytime I needed like to go do something, they just wheeled me around in the bed. I was like, oh, okay, like I know that this is part of the whole thing, but it feels unnecessary. I can walk. Like a little princess being pushed around on a throne. Hi Zen, hello. You say you lived, but are you sure you aren't a skeleton? Only time will tell. I got put in a GeForce sim a couple years back. Holy shit, never again. No, I don't think I would like that. How can you be sure you actually left the Geth consensus? Is this the same blue? These are existential questions. I mean, I could have split off into an alternate reality where I died. You know? Everything is the same except for in this one I'm living and the other one I died. What else? What else? Yeah, let's see. It's the second time for surgery. It's the second time I've been put under anesthesia, because the first time was for my wisdom teeth, and they like the way that they did it, it was just like they hooked me up to everything, and they like got my IV going when I got my teeth removed. And instead of like telling me that they were like administering the anesthesia, they like were talking to me about my tattoos, because it was like on the arm where they put the IV. And in the middle of talking about my tattoos, it hit me, and I was like, whoa. And then I woke up, right? So for this one though, they had me transfer from my hospital bed onto the operating table, and then they got me all hooked up and stuff, and then they put an oxygen mask on me, and they were like, all right, breathe deeply, just keep breathing deeply, and then I was out. It was just different. I woke up at exactly 11:11, which is lucky, right? I don't know, coincidental. 11:11's a good number. And the first thing that they did when I was waking up was they spoon-fed me applesauce. Which it was so tasty. It was some of the tastiest applesauce I ever had. And I have had people ask me if I said anything silly coming out of anesthesia. I don't think I did. I didn't really, except for, you know, I was still like way out of it, way drowsy, and they were like talking to me about like my post care, and like they were talking to me about things I can and can't eat. And I remembered, I had a flashback to when I got my wisdom teeth removed, and one of my go-to foods was refried beans. which makes more sense for the teeth removal because you don't have to chew them, right? That was like my go-to. So like I was laying there and they were listing foods that I could eat and I was like, can I eat refried beans? And the nurse was just like, no, maybe skip that. Little too high in fiber immediately after surgery. Oh, also, if you have laparoscopic surgery on your abdomen, part of it is they pump your abdomen with air. And she was like, before I went in, she was like, so they do this, and then at the end of surgery, they try to push as much of it out as they can, but they can't ever get all of it. So she said the most uncomfortable you'll be is the first few days when you go home, and you're gonna be like burping and farting because you're gonna be so bloated from the air that they pumped into you, and it's a very uncomfortable sensation. And she was not wrong. Isn't that weird to think about? That they just like they blew me up like a balloon and and somehow that air just like passes? I don't know. It's I thought it was weird. That's a very good question though, with the refried beans. Thanks for reminding me I have to go get wisdom tooth removal surgery after I take these stupid braces off. It's I did also cuz two of my wisdom teeth were not descended. They were still way up in my skeleton, way up in my skull. So I also had to have like pretty deep surgery to get them out. It's not bad. It's really not bad. I honestly don't even remember the pain of healing. I just came back and we were talking about inflation. Yeah, I got inflated big and round. Way up in your bone avatar. Yeah, yeah, my flesh prison. Yeah, no, I had laparoscopic surgery, shark poo. They part of it is that they like pump your abdomen with air so that they can like see, you know? Um Big and round like that blueberry scene from the Chocolate Factory movie. Yep, that was me. Why is because my teeth were so fucked up, my wisdom teeth grew almost horizontally. I've heard of that too. I've seen that. Oh, I had one wisdom tooth that came in and it like was crumbling out of my mouth. It rotted and was crumbling, which is really strange because I, you know, knock on wood, I have really good luck with like my teeth. I feel like dental care unfortunately relies a lot on genetics, and because I know friends that take better care of their teeth than I do, but they have more problems than I do. I don't know. But yeah, my one of my wisdom teeth just like crumbled. It because it rotted. It was like crumbling out of my mouth. So it was very important that I get my wisdom teeth taken out while it was doing that. Inflation blue is canon, yeah. Lots of variance in teeth care versus outcome. Embrig shark and inflation blue, the best combo. Incredible. Fan art when? Both round. Only one is pregnant, and it's not the one you would think. You're so right. Dental health is so genetic, it's crazy. Yeah, it is kind of a gamble. Need to get someone to do that. Someone has already done the pregnant art. I think it'd be hilarious to try to reach out to an artist and be like, so I want inflation fan art of this VTuber. I wonder if they would do. I feel like a lot of artists would be like, not without the VTuber's permission. I roll a natural one. Oh, I'm so sorry. They also, I live in an area where when I was in school, like grade school, there was a lot of like dental care when I was growing up. Like they had us chew fluoride tablets, and I remember one time they had this like dentist come in and like coat our teeth with something. So I had a lot of that kind of thing as a kid, and then I did have to have braces when I was in high school. They gave me express permission. My teeth are/were pretty rotten for a long time. I've gotten them fixed, but they still aren't very healthy. That's awful. There's a decent amount of dental care here too. Mpreg Shark and Inflation Blue, the sequel to Shark Boy and Lava Girl that no one was expecting. Oh no. They grew up and went places. They had dentist trailer visits schools all the time. My teeth were so bad I avoided photos. That's an awful feeling. We had a yearly dentist checkup in grade school. Enjoy your Lurk Shark too. Anyway, after surgery, I think it took me a couple hours to come out of anesthesia enough to be sent home. And they gave me they gave me oxycodone, but they were like, we prescribed 10 pills and you're supposed to only use them when you absolutely need to. If ibuprofen and the other one that I always forget because I don't use it. There's ibuprofen and then there's acetaminophen. Is that it? Acetaminophen. Yeah. If those two aren't working, then use the oxycodone. And I have had I have had oxy before when I had a double ear infection when I was like a young adult or a teen. I don't remember which. And I remembered it just completely zonking me out. I've told this story before where like I was on oxy and I came downstairs from my bedroom and I sat at my laptop and I opened it. And then 40 minutes later I turned it on. That's kind of what it does to me. So I figured, I was like, okay, I'll probably take that for the first like couple of days. While I like immediately heal from surgery, and then I'll swap over when I'm feeling better to the over the counter stuff. So for the first few days, oh, also, okay, my bedroom is upstairs and everything else is downstairs. And I could not do the stairs when I first came home. So I was healing in the living room on the couch. And and all I wanted to do was sleep and watch Futurama. I was driving my housemates crazy because they're not repetitive like I am. So they're like, oh my gosh, if like it's like if there's more than like 3 episodes of the same thing on the TV in a row, they're done. And I watched like 5 seasons of Futurama. But then I was feeling okay enough. I also had an ice pack. The ice pack was integral. Oh no, I still have that going. I need to turn that off. Also, I got some new emotes. I have to upload the emotes. Hang on. Is it timers? Yes. Turn that off. Blue turned on Futurama, took an oxycodone, and suddenly it was the end of season 5. That's pretty much how it went, yeah. When I was in kindergarten, I had hand and foot mouth disease. Hand, foot, and mouth disease. Generally so much pain. I don't want to do shit. I actually don't know what that is. Like, I've heard of it, but I don't. I'm gonna Google it. Jade, thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you, thank you. It's ulcers in your hand, foot, and mouth. That sucks. My coworker's baby had that around the start of COVID. Is that like a disease that's like common in like young children? Huh. Ah, I keep closing the wrong window. I kind of wish I could show you guys, because I personally am a very morbidly curious person, and if somebody gets a big boo-boo or like a surgery or something, I always kind of want to see pictures. I want to see the incisions. I want to see the owies. I'm morbid too. But like my belly, the bruise around my belly button was just fucking huge. And like I still let me look at it actually. Yeah, I don't know. All of them have like really yellow bruises around them. It's gonna be a couple more weeks before they're like healed enough to like, I don't know. I can't lift, push, or pull anything over 10 pounds for at least 3 weeks after surgery, which really limits the things I can do. Like, I got that giant orca stuffed animal that it's nearing 20 pounds. It's gotta be like 18 pounds. So no husband. Yeah, I can't lift that thing off the floor. It's like Thor's hammer. You just reminded me. Oh my god. I did go out last night and I saw the new Jackass movie. Does anybody here like Jackass? Have you seen the new one? We'll have sex in 3 weeks. Yeah. I need to see the new Jackass movie. It was good. If you like Jackass, it was good. There is not a lot of new stunts in it, but I think it's just because Johnny Knoxville's old now. Like, most of the movie was like recapping memorable moments and also showing things that they were never able to release before, including, oh my gosh, well, cover your ears if you don't want Jackass spoilers. But there's like an old one that they were never able to release where Johnny like wears an orange jumpsuit and handcuffs and runs into a hardware store asking for a saw. I think that's fucking hilarious. Johnny's been through enough. I know. They like recapped. They showed like his worst bull hit where he gets like fucking flipped around. But what you said reminded me of that they did a new Bad Grandpa where he's got the nuts that like hang down a foot below his crotch. If you know, you know. Yeah, fuck yeah. Anyway, I got sidetracked. I don't know. This stream is I'm just yapping. I'm just telling you guys about my experience, my time. I don't think I can sit here for more than a couple hours. But I wanted to hang out. Oh my gosh. I have new emotes. I literally have not been at my computer. I also have fallen so far behind backing up my VODs to YouTube. There's got to be at least a week or two now that have fallen off the edge and never to be seen again, which is unfortunate, but I can't do anything about it. How dare you? Well, it's not like anybody watches them anyway. I do make sure to save the ones that I care about, but what will I do in my need a stream time? Look at more recent VODs that are on Twitch, I guess, instead of ones that are way old on YouTube. I forgot this. Well, I didn't forget this song is on this playlist, but there are some times where I play songs and I'm like, y'all probably think I'm weird. I like this one. Let's see. Pictures. Art of Baby commissions. New folder. That ship has sailed. Song got Viking vibes. Yeah, it's good. This is my werewolf witch character playlist. Seems pretty normal. Memeji emotes. I want to get these emotes up. I want you guys to use them and see them and enjoy them. Messages. God damn it. Click and drag. Okay, so the emotes that I got I got 3 new animated emotes. I only have 2 slots. So one is gotta go. And I think because I got a new one animated, how exciting. Yeah. So one of the ones that I got is like a light stick, like she's waving a light sticks around, you know. And I do already have that one with the seagull doing that, but I think that I might just replace it with this new one. Let us see. Let us see. Light stick to light stick instead of having both. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Were you gone? Hunk, hello. Yes, I ended up on the last day of subathon. I ended up in the emergency room and had to have surgery. So, indeed, I was. Soon I shall be consigned to the void where all former emotes go. Do not cry for me, for emotes no fear. Yeah. Holding a funeral for Lightstick Burb. Oh, I didn't mean it sarcastically. I mean, I totally did from the very beginning. You know, here's the thing is that I know that text is hard to discern sarcasm. So a lot of the times, even if I think you're joking, I'll just answer a question like normally. How did it go? I'm doing really good. So I have had tummy troubles, for the better part of like half a year, probably a little bit more than six months. And it turns out it was gallbladder stones because I got my gallbladder removed and now I don't have that pain anymore. All right, lazy. Take your time. Score! The gall of that gallbladder. Hi, Julie. Oh, the gall of those stones. Oh. I was about to say I wouldn't wish that pain on any enemy, but like that's not true. There are probably a few people in the world that I would wish that pain upon. What should I call this? I would, yeah. um what is the other one called? The other one's called Rave.
Rex.
Shepherd? Let's call this one
Shepherd.
Yay. Rex? Yay. That's what it's called. You never seen a woman taken by the wind, but your step should promise you heaven. All right, we got our first new emote up. You may have to refresh. Oops. Why did that happen? I guess F5 does that. There we go. New emote. If I refresh Lightstick Burb dies, it's already dead. It's already dead. Do you think you're Pavlov conditioning yourself with those redeems? It's more like a vocal stem. It's more of like a compulsion. No, Butler, Rave is dead. Ah, very nice. Thank you, Acid. Okay, I got 2 more to do. Oh, you're right. It does still appear on the screen. I wonder how long that'll take. Oh, probably if I ended stream and came back. An exploit just for today. This next one is Jam. And then one more. Clap. I'm most excited about Clap. I love Clap. Oh gosh dang it. I don't know why that happens. I love Lamp. Okay, where are the other two? We got Jam. And we got Clap. Yay! I'm so happy to see them up. Yay! Thank you, Acid. Thank you for the big bits. I get to applaud Sarah every stream. For getting that worm. Sarah, let me know if you have an idea. If you want something for your intro sound. That is your prize for so many worms. I knew a streamer who had a bell sound redeem and would swear at the bell, but then had to get rid of it because they ended up swearing every time they heard a bell. Like in real life. That's funny and believable. I do believe that. Do, 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 do. In real life. Oh! You guys, I gotta tell you, if you want Ravebird back, I need 9 more subscribers to get +1 animated emote slot. I'm just letting you know. If you want to save him, this is the price. So subathon. What do you guys think? Should I, when I'm feeling better, should we come back and do like a long stream on a Saturday or a Sunday to make up for the last day? Because there's no way I can't sit at the computer that long right now. I think so personally. Absolutely. All right, we can do that. Help me! Help me! Back to the mines with you. Wow, thanks. I yearn for them anyway. A final blowout when you're better. Maybe we'll do something subathon award related. Is this a safe space? Yeah? $80 Australian for Ravebird is worth it. Oh my lord. There are several activities we do have to do at some point as a reward. Oh no, gift subs would work. I need its subscriber points, so it doesn't matter how they happen. Excuse me? Oh my god. Fawn, you feel free to message me and gossip if you want. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was like, what's AUD? Audi? Yeah, that's terrible. Their friends all bashed me for getting upset. Well, cheating in general, like whether like regardless of the age of the person, like getting cheated on fucking sucks. That's awful. It's not your fault. Absolutely not your fault. Yeah. Leave. Leave, absolutely. I was only able to prove with hard proof 1. Shooting with as many minors. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not okay in any way you look at it. They'd reach out with alt Reddit accounts and groom them. I was able to talk to a victim. Felt like I needed to take action. Yeah. That's some wild behavior, to put it mildly. Changing playlists because it was looping. Oh my god. Oh. My mind is blanking. My mind is blanking. I was gonna say something. Ugh. I did my best response. They're cheating on me with a minor. I will do better to not stay trapped with someone in the future. What? That is extremely fucked up. Fawn? I want to continue talking. This one is a bit deep. Hold on. I do want to continue talking to you about this. I just don't think here is the time. But please message me, yeah. I'm not late, fuck you. Tally Simp! It's good to see you! Please buy me dinner first. Yes, you are. It's been an hour. Well, if you barge in and announce that you're not late, obviously you're not late. You know, that's how it works. Oh. Bet, let me just catch a flight to America first. Go on like the longest international flight you possibly can on a whim. You don't want to come here. There's a lot of good here. There is. But also oh, I remember what I was gonna say. So, you know, healing from surgery is a lot of sitting around. Big place. Um, and I was texting a new friend that I have made recently, and he's super into Chinese dramas and recommended me one that he's obsessed with right now. And I was like, you know what? Now is the perfect time for a show like that. Yeah, sure, I'll check it out. It's called Pursuit of Jade. And I actually have been loving it. C-drama. Yeah, it's a C-drama. I've never watched one before. And it's been interesting. Yeah, it's called Pursuit of Jade. It's actually like really good. Like the production value is like off the charts. Crazy good. Without being racist, that sounds like a Chinese drama. What? I mean, it is. That's just a fact. Colorized. um, I I did not. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really expect anything going into it, but it's really interesting to watch something from another culture and be like, ah, yes, this is quite different in that like they add like silly sound effects when characters like say something silly, or it's like kind of an anime-ish in that way, where they do like that drum hit that like dong. Like if somebody looks at somebody like, what did you say? Do you know what I mean? They also like fucking use a slide whistle sometimes. It's like that kind of shit. It's so funny. Also, there's like more overlap with Bollywood than I would have thought, because there's a lot of like use of slow motion and impossible um impossible moves during fight scenes. Slow motion and impossible moves. Hi, Squirrelio. Happy to see you. Happy for your help. Why, thank you. It's good to see you too. Hell yeah, that's the joy of the medium. If you can do it, why not? It is so fun. If you can get into the right like mindset for it, it fucking rules, honestly. Most Asian dramas have similar vibes. I've watched a few dramas, shameful to admit, but K-drama is something I may or may not dabble in. There's no shame. I am now, after watching Pursuit of Jade, which I only have like 4 or 5 episodes left. I'm very close to the end. Something else that I really appreciate about it is that apparently my friend tells me that most like Chinese dramas, they don't do seasons and they don't write shows that just go on and on and on if the ratings are good. They literally like pick a story which is usually based on a novel or a web series, and then they tell that story from beginning to end. And personally, I really appreciate that. I have always said that one of the reasons why, if like a big reason if I'm not going to like a show, is if it's not written with an end in mind. I feel like animes do that sometimes. Actually, well, I'm quite picky with my animes. The animes I do like are usually like 24 episode, 26 episode like complete series. Lev!
Bird. Welcome back, Stinky. Red heart
Aw.
emoji.
Oh, thank you. Lev, thank you very much. How do you get into it though? Like, is there a gateway? Yeah, the gateway's Netflix. I don't know. I know you're joking, but it is on Netflix, and I was like, ah, yeah, I'll open that door. That is how web servers work. You ask your local gateway router to ask the name of the server and then give you an address, and it finds a route to, etc. Yeah. I have a day off tomorrow, so I'm eating popcorn and we'll be playing Black Flag Resynced until the wee hours of the morning. Is that... Huh. Like a special edition that came out or something? Well, finally, American shows have figured that out to a certain extent. I don't know. Not good enough, in my opinion. I don't mind overly dramatized stuff, but only if they're self-aware. If they play it straight, I roll my eyes so hard they shoot out of my head. I don't know, Pursuit of Jade is so far my only sample of C-drama. And I feel like it is like well balanced with like the over-the-top shit. I have to take Doug to the vet for his annual checkup. He's going to be going to the groomers because he's stinky. Oh, stinky little Doug the pug. I love that guy. Does he fight you if you try to give him a bath? Remaster and re-release. Wow, it doesn't feel like that game should be old enough for that. But that might just be my perception of time. Lost is a show I genuinely still love, but it was victim of the era of milking more episodes out of the written content intended. Absolutely. Did it ever actually like have an end? I never watched it, but I there's a YouTuber I like called Billiam, and he was doing a series on Lost. So that's like the extent of my knowledge is what he's talked about. It's 13 years old. It's a remake. Remasters when they keep the same. More or less would dress it up. So it's completely remade. I've never played it, but I did watch my husband play a lot of hours of Black Flag. Half of everyone hates how it ended, I think. I watched William for his Digimon videos. William's cool. Full remake. Huh. Wild. I had not heard anything about that. I like Billiam. I think he's a cool guy. I watched a video of him talking about, I forget what video it is, but he was talking about like that he had some kind of illness when he was like a teen, and he actually like made it into the Make-A-Wish program, and he was like, yo, so many kids that are in the Make-A-Wish program, they choose something that is like an experience, which is great, but it's like an experience to have and then it ends. And he was like, I want something to carry me farther. Like, I want something that I can bring into the future. And so he was like, for my Make-A-Wish, I asked for a bunch of like cameras and recording equipment and stuff because I wanted to make videos. And that gave me something to look forward to when I was better. And that's why I have a YouTube channel. And I thought that was really cool. Lost and Game of Thrones competing for most hated finale. I feel like Game of Thrones probably dethrones Lost. I think. I turned 13 on the day it first released in 2013. What, the end of Lost? Oh my god. Are you a 2000 baby? I guess that would make sense. Oh, AC4, I see. All I can say about Lost is that it's a great character development and road paving storytelling for its time, but not something that holds up to modern standards because it sets some of the top standards. Interesting. So you can't like recommend it to people who weren't there. Game of Thrones wasn't a good ending, but I really don't think it was as bad as everyone says. Could have been way worse. "13 years later, I'm still playing the same games, so not much has changed." Hi, Bearsona, hello! I lived, bitch! Twitch would not let me put bitch in the title of my stream. I even tried B asterisk TCH and it wouldn't do it. Massive production that was difficult to logistically film as a TV show did well. If you like Game of Thrones, you can't go back and love Lost because it's much more dynamic. The things both shows do well are similar. Which is a myth. Yeah. Drink your oiter. Drink your oiter. It's hard to explain. Villains and heroes flip-flop the better you get to know them. It's that kind of twisting story. Oh my god. Speaking of, I dare not touch Netflix Avatar with a 10-foot pole, but I will watch people on YouTube talk about how bad it is. If you watch Game of Thrones ending, it kills any motivation to watch other shows set in the universe too, because they're all prequels. Huh. I've never watched Game of Thrones. I probably would like it. I don't know. For some reason, it is just one of those things that I have never been motivated to check out. I was gonna watch Game of Thrones after reading. A Song of Ice and Fire. And Lord of the Rings. I'm not motivated to read Lord of the Rings. I kind of want to read them, but I also just love the movies so much. I'm just like, I'll just watch the movies instead. Their new show, House of the Dragon, I've seen most of the biggest fans never saw Game of Thrones. I haven't seen the movies either, but I think I do own them. Did a lot of piracy in my teens. It's totally worth reading. We have a box set of them. My husband has a box set. I could read them. Oh. Elsie! Hi. Good to see ya. I'm alive. I can't get into House of Dumb Dragons. Gotta read The Hobbit. I don't think that's true. I don't think that you have to read The Hobbit.
She lives.
She lives. That sound effect that plays takes way too long. And it delays the text to speech way too long. I gotta fix that or something. I'm like sitting here waiting for it. She lives. Thank you for the resub. Oh. The reason why I don't think The Hobbit is like necessary to read before Lord of the Rings is because The Hobbit was written with his like young children in mind. So it is kind of, it's more like child friendly. It's And Lord of the Rings is not like that. I do know that like Lord of the Rings is written very differently than The Hobbit is. I'll retry someday in the next 30 years. Mass Effect though, I know. I did not, I have not gotten to the Andromeda books. I've been too busy watching my Chinese drama. I'm listening to the Fire and Blood book right now. Hobbit is necessary. It's not really kiddish. Children in the 1930s were built different. But if you're not enjoying The Hobbit though, what I'm saying is you can skip it. You can skip it and just go to Lord of the Rings and see if the writing style is better for you. Because I know that they're written differently. We watch in Chinese drama? Yes. I have a friend that is super into C-dramas, and he recommended one to me called Pursuit of Jade. And I have binged it. It's a 40 episode series, and I'm on like episode 35, 36 maybe. I like reading The Hobbit, couldn't get into reading Lord of the Rings. But because I read The Hobbit, I was into the idea without needing to read, just watch the movies. Oh, I love the movies. I do like rewatch them approximately once a year. Get my fix. I do also watch the like super extended cuts with all the extra bits. So it takes like 2 days to rewatch these fucking movies. Poor Frodo. Hey Corey, where are you at in Mass Effect? I have not watched, I think, your last 2 Mass Effect VODs. I did watch you play. I did watch you play Project Overlord. Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, I would. He's on all sides. Oh, he needs you back. I made crawfish etouffee for the fam. Oh my god, what the fuck? That sounds so good. You got the Krogan. Did you like that mission? I like the twist, the swap. I think that's the only main mission I did. The Zack Schneider cut of Lord of the Rings. Ah, Grunt, my boy. Did you wake him up? Oh. Oh, sorry. I won't talk about it. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, he said he got the Krogan, so I didn't say nothing. Or Gandalf is jacked. Gandalf is jacked though. Yeah, Endgame. That was an Endgame spoiler. I sure hope you didn't hear it. Ah, no! Ah! Squeaky? Yeah, don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. You'll make me like you'll give me a hernia. You'll rupture my incisions. Lord of the Rings cast still meet up now and then. They all have tattoos. They all got matching tattoos. It's so cute. Man, you know, there's there was nothing like Lord of the Rings, and there will never be again. The way, the camaraderie they built together. Oh my gosh. Except one of them. Which one? I have no emotional connection to those movies. Have you ever seen them? You freak! No. They're very good. And from a filmmaking perspective, they're incredible. I thought it was the Avengers because I saw Endgame. IDK about Lord of the Rings cast. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, because Hunk said Endgame spoiler? That's not what he meant. I just watched them 2 or 3 years ago. Ah, I see, I see. You did not grow up with them. Yeah, I'm dumb though. I don't think I saw Fellowship of the Ring in the theater, but I did see 2 and 3. I saw the the Two Towers and Return of the King in theaters. And I remember it. I know. I know. Have you seen the, I mean, if you're asking me, Hunk, yes, absolutely. That's the versions that I watch when I go to rewatch them. Permission to time out Corey? No. No, it's too good to be chatting. Too good to be back. Ooh. Excuse me. I said they are good. I just don't want to watch them again. Yeah, well, I do understand if you're not like nostalgic for them. If you didn't watch them when they came out, they haven't taken root in your life. I understand. Do you prefer Saruman's death being left ambiguous or shown on screen? Did they only show it on screen in the extended? See, here's the thing, because I always watch the extended versions, I don't remember what is in the original cut. Yeah. Sorry, Acid. Died in the books, he dies in the movies. Yeah. Once again, Butler. missing the point. Yeah, I don't remember what's in the original cuts versus what is extended anymore. It's left ambiguous in the theatrical version. Huh. To be honest, it's that fanatic attitude towards them that really drives me away. I know Butler's joking, many people are like super pushy and weird about them. People are like that with everything that they're passionate about. Even like food and stuff, you know? It's like, oh my god, you don't feel the same way I feel about this media? Like, you're fucking wrong. I understand that can be a turn off, yeah. I'm a little like that with things. It's just hard to get me to watch something in general. Like Kojima games. I'm alive! Nacho Llama, hello. Welcome in. Have you read the books? I actually have not. I would like to. I would like to. If I can get my rampant ADHD under control to read a book. I have a backlog of books. The Scouring of the Shire, I find it easier to imagine it happened in the movies with the ambiguous death. I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion either way. Really depends on how they describe it. Like, it's an instant put off when they're like, OMG, you have to see it. OMG, it's the best ever. Like, I don't have to do shit, and I've seen lots of incredible media, so calling it the best has me sus. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I agree with that. On one hand, it's like, I totally get where people are coming from, because I also, if something has really, like, deeply changed me, deeply touched me, whether it's a book or a movie or a song, I want so badly for people to feel what I'm feeling about it. And it's really hard. It's really hard to ride that line between, like, I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to overhype this person. I don't want to turn it. I don't want to turn them off of it. But also, this thing is so important to me. It's very hard to find that line. And I feel like when people get too pushy about things online, they're not, like, self-aware of those feelings. And that's where it becomes a problem. I love Lord of the Rings. My parents don't, though. Well, just kick them out. It's those personal 10 out of 10 shows that don't hit the same for others, though. It's hard. It's so hard. I want so badly for people to understand how I feel. They just gotta be subtle. Like, hey, let's get some talk about my tree. Oh, by the way, you might like this thing. Yeah. But if you don't, no big deal. Exactly, just be cool about it. You gotta rein it in. Hi, Val! Makes it all the more amazing to find someone who does see it as you do. Yeah! Can't type for a bit, I'm cooking. What you making? Tell me what you making and you can leave. Let him cook. Corey, we have to cook. Hello, hello. And when the night falls. Chicken, broccoli, and baked potato. That sounds good. That sounds delicioso. I've been really cautious after my surgery about, like, what I can eat, because I didn't want to, like, upset anything. And some people report, like, after having their gallbladder taken out, that, like, they had to change their diet because like certain things would absolutely fuck their stomach up. I have not encountered anything yet, and I just branched out and had Taco Bell tonight. Because I keep it, literally the best advice that everybody has is you just have to fuck around and find out what you can tolerate. So I had Taco Bell tonight and I'm okay. I am still restricting caffeine. Yeah. You know what? I might just continue doing that, because I've been without caffeine for so long. And my energy level I don't know why I would add caffeine back into the mix, I guess is what I'm saying. If I don't need it, I might as well just continue caffeine free. I want to talk about real bad. It was good. I had a cantina chicken. Ah! Oh no! I had a cantina chicken Mexican pizza and the nacho fries. I fucking love nacho fries. Woo! Toe. Yeah, potatoes take a while unless you do them in the microwave. But I don't. My parents used to microwave potatoes all the time, and it's fine. I just prefer using the oven. Well, it's not an appendix. Gallbladder actually does something, yeah. And it honestly, it doesn't really do a lot though, because your liver produces bile, and then your gallbladder just goes, "Oh, let me hold that for you." Let me hold that for you. And I'll squirt it out when the tummy needs it. But like, your liver still produces bile without it. Is that how it sounds? Yeah, that's my gallbladder. Mums was the opposite. After she got a bunch removed, she could eat things that were giving her trouble again. Yeah, I don't, like I said, the pain I had been having is gone. So I should get Taco Bell, but it closes too early. But it's not 2 a.m. now. That's, you got time. Blue's gallbladder could speak. She had it torn out and destroyed. The horrors. I'm pro-choice, okay? My wife's still up, doesn't want me without her. Aw. She can't have Taco Bell too? Nerd ass gallbladder. Yeah, so I learned about the body more than I had known. Rave emote's dead. Because Heyuba Rave is gone. Ravebird is gone. I got new, oh, I showed you my emotes. Rip Rave. Well, they're live now. Sad over the loss of a friend. Oh, I started to read that silly because I thought you were talking about the emote. Oh, I'm so sorry. Friendship decay. Yeah, that shit sucks. Oh, tomorrow your commission should be done. Very nice. Is that gonna be, are you gonna use that as an icon? A friend I made on Discord recently just stopped talking to me. It hurt a little. That happens. It happens so often lately. I have both, like, in real life friends and also long distance friends that just, like, part ways. I'm really sad about one friend that I was making. We talked, like, every day. And just, like, all of a sudden, she, like, is not on Discord anymore. And I know that she's okay. It's not like something happened to her, but may use it as a server profile. Ooh. That's why I'm grateful for the people that do stick around. Yeah. I have made so many friends streaming. It's been great. Man, I have had some really nasty, like in real life friend fallouts. And I gotta say, mm, I never had this when I was like growing up. It's like only in like my late 20s and early 30s where this shit has happened. And I was like, damn. I thought that we were supposed to like grow out of this shit, leave it behind in youth. Why are people like this as adults? You know? I've had like friends that I'm genuinely concerned about their mental health disappear on me, but then after stressing for ages, it turns out they're okay. It's at that point though, with stuff like that, it's like unfortunately like not your responsibility. And because nobody's gonna help them but themselves. And it's tough, but I'm glad you lived. Thank you, Barrick. Thank you. Hello, good to see you. That's true, but I cannot help it. Stakes are higher. Some stupid drama? Oh. Only, yeah. That's putting it lightly, Val. That's putting it lightly. Even though even though even though I don't think if I talked about it here it would ever get back to them, I still feel weird like I don't know, bitching into the void about this person in the situation. It was a friend that I had for like 10 years, and then we were roommates, and then they were a fucking shitty person, and yeah. Sometimes it is, even if you're not like in a relationship with somebody, even just as friends, sometimes you're friends for so long and you enjoy the highs so much that the lows and the red flags you just kind of ignore. But it got to a point for me where it came to a head and I was like, this can't be. You need to fucking leave. You have problems and you're making it our problem, and you need to fucking get out of here. 6-6 is a good date. And they were roommates. Yeah. A problem person. Anyway, it sucks. It sucks because in my friend group, it's there's no other way to say this, okay guys? It's furries. It's furries, all right? It's like if you're in a big nerd group in a city, everybody knows everybody, and like if you don't like one person, you can't escape them because they're everywhere. And nerds, it's what is it? It's the nerd fallacies or something like that, where there are like unspoken rules that nerds follow, because it's like if you are ostracized and you find other people that you get along with that also have been ostracized, then you don't want to exclude anybody for any reason. But that's a fallacy, because just because you guys both share that doesn't mean that like somebody can't be a bad person. And so it just brings up this thing. It's like, well, everybody has to forgive and get along and love each other. And so, you know what I choose? I literally choose to just not go anywhere. I don't do anything because I can't escape this person if I go out. Because they have their fucking grubby ass fingers in every pie. around here. Every party they get invited to, every like public event they go to. And I would rather stay at home and do nothing than have to see them. So that's where I'm at. Sorry, I was ranting and there's too many messages for me to catch up on. Pickings get slim once the interests specialize. It's fine, her loss. What if you form a new nerd group with blackjack and hookers? Yeah, that's my draw. I still have friends, you know, I still have friends. I just prefer like one-on-one hangouts. I never go to any like public events or parties or anything. This is why I don't have best friends anymore when there's no such thing too. I ain't anyone's best friend, so I choose one for myself. I feel like I feel like best friends just kind of happen. And it's okay if they don't also. I don't know. I have like my lifetime best friend that like I hardly ever talk to her anymore because she's got a family and I've got my own stuff going on, and we like respect that, and we understand if we don't talk for months, like that doesn't mean anything. And you know, so I have that kind of best friend, and then I do also have like one or two people that I text every day that I would also consider my best friends. I saw my first IRL furry on the weekend. I think the wildest part was wearing a butt plug tail. How do you know, you ask? Well, when you wear it in a tightly packed food market, kids might eat. Wait, what are you talking about? What are you even talking about, Butler? Was somebody's like full ass out? Because that could just be a fetish thing. That doesn't have to be like a furry. That's... That would be a shitty situation. But they had it poking through the fucking fursuit. It was 100% a furry. And you're like for sure that it was a butt plug because like I think they were in a fursuit and just had the plug type tail. Yeah, you can have tight belt ones. That's the thing. I'm like, Butler, if you've never seen a furry before, I'm not sure I believe your perspective. Oh, okay. You told that story really weird. You told that story really weird. Am I the only one that didn't understand what you were trying to say? I understood it immediately. Listen, unfortunately, there are freaks that act inappropriately, okay? Do not let this sour your opinion. I would say most most furries would frown upon that behavior in public. Ew, Acid, ew. Most of us, well, yeah. Most of us have common fucking sense. And there's absolutely no shame for people that want to like do that. I was just telling a story about my first experience with it. I didn't mean it was anything judging. Oh no, you're okay. You're okay. I didn't think so. I was just saying. I was just adding. That's a terrible first experience. I'm sorry. I like that this is a conversation that's happening after Blue comes back. Nothing changed. Nah, man. Like, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with like the freakiness that people get up to in private with other consenting folks. What really is not okay is doing it in a public space where other people in public are not consenting. That sucks. That does suck. The Nick gun? What is that? An in joke. Okay. Does the metallic iron taste classified as sour? I don't think blood has a taste for me personally. I don't taste it. But I know that like it has a taste for most people. What tastes like iron? Stop discussing blood. I kind of enjoy tasting blood. Wow, there's some differing opinions in here. Get the silver bullets. Val, do you watch Strange Aeons on YouTube? That's a good question. Butler, have you ever cooked with blood? Like not human blood, but I know like other animal blood is used in food sometimes. Watch what now? Strange Aeons on YouTube. It seems like a YouTube channel you would like. I ask because she just recently did a series on like internet vampire culture. And it's really interesting. I think she's done like 2 videos about it. Squid ink, yes. Blood, no. What does squid ink add to a plate besides color? Is it only color? Internet's been frustratingly bad. How would you describe the taste of blood though? Surely you've had a mouth injury. Yeah, or like my teeth pulled, right? I have had mouthfuls of blood before of my own, but I don't know. It's more. Oh, you're asking Butler. Oops. Nothing. Fucking nothing, Blue. It's bitter and a mess. It's technical skill and color, a brag and nothing more. Kind of like adding gold leaf just to make it expensive. Squid ink does add a briny, salty flavor. Me and Butler had two very different answers. Umami. I love that word. Umami's a good word. Sometimes I have social interactions where I just like say something that makes sense to me or that like I had been thinking about, and then I realize like other people look at me weird. When I was in the hospital and they were drawing my, like at one point somebody came in to draw my blood and I was just like, oh, phlebotomy is an interesting word. Phlebotomy is a fun word to say. And they were like, yeah. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, okay, I fumbled this interaction, I guess. Man, so, you know, I was in the hospital for like 2 nights. And I had an IV in my left elbow. But they kept drawing blood from my right arm. Like, they didn't just take it from my IV. I don't know why. I really don't know why they couldn't take it from my IV, but they kept taking blood directly from my other arm. And to the point where, like, they poked me so many times because the first day that I was there, they kept drawing my blood, like, throughout the day. And then the next day, they kept doing it, but, like, a little bit less. And then it just, like, it did thankfully decline in frequency, but still, they, like, poked my arm so many fucking times that I was all bruised and shit. And they still were taking blood from the same spot. And I was like, please, please take it from somewhere else. Finally, one morning, when one of the ladies came to take my blood, I was like, I'm so sore and bruised right there. Can you take it from somewhere else? And she was like, well, I'm gonna try this vein, but if I don't get anything out of it, then we'll try your hand. And she did. That's exactly what happened. She poked me and like dug around a little bit and was like, yeah, I think this vein is done. Let's take it from your hand. Potential inaccurate or ruined lab results if you take it from IV bag. Well, they wouldn't take it from the IV bag. They unplug the IV. You can unplug the bag. Depends on what they're taking, right? Doesn't a flush cause issues? It means an IV can't be used. I don't know, because when yeah, I don't know. On Sunday, when I went in the first time, they put an IV in and then they were taking blood from that. But then when I got admitted and transferred to a different hospital, there is where they started not taking taking blood from the IV. So I don't know. Loki should have listened to you. I mean, I understand, and my pain tolerance is honestly pretty high. I can take it. I understand if they have to do what they have to do, you know? But I like literally every time I was like, it's bruised, can you take it somewhere else? And they were like, no, not really. And I was like, okay, I'll just complain about it. Also, have any of you ever had an IV and then they flush it with saline? And like, I smelled the saline every time. It's a very strange sensation because you know, like logically, you know the smell is not in the air that you're breathing. It's you just smell it when it goes through your bloodstream. It's really strange. Hi Patrick, hello. I've had that happen. Apparently it's like genetic, like the way that some people taste what is it, parsley? as soap. Oh my god, what is it? Cilantro. God, thank you. Some people taste cilantro like soap, and I guess it's a genetic thing like that, where some people smell it and some people don't. I've had a saline drip, yes. Travels up your nose. Me? Cilantro tastes like soap? No, that sucks. Cilantro's so good. The way some people smell asparagus in their piss. Well, isn't that just like... doesn't that just like depend on how hydrated you are and what you've been eating and drinking? It's apparently also genetic. Ah, you got the gene. I love cilantro. Yeah, if you don't have the soap gene, cilantro is really good. What if you smell coffee and piss? Talk to your doctor? I don't know. Not everyone knows the experience of the asparagus piss effect. Maybe I don't want to. Oh, I think you missed it earlier when I was talking about some of the symptoms I was having when I went into the ER. One of the scary ones was that my piss was like super dark. It was like the color of like black tea. It was kind of scary. Oh. Thank you. My brains. The disturbing sequel to Mass Effect. Dark Piss, new Dark Souls game. Would you play it? I know you like the Souls games. No, it's not blood. I have had blood in my urine before. It was not that. Yes, I would. No, I've had a handful of urinary tract infections before, which cause blood in the urine. And like I've seen that. I was familiar with that. I was not familiar with like fucking Pepsi colored piss. Whenever you die, you're pissed flashes across your screen. Brown urine means kidney failure. Yeah. I mean, it can also apparently mean like your liver is going haywire, because that's what was happening to me. My kidneys are fine. Forcefully golden showered in real life if you die. Ew! I'll bring an umbrella. I'll wear one of those silly umbrella hats. Do you need a kidney or a liver? My liver! My liver was very angry. I don't think it is anymore. Oh my god. You know what else? On top of all of this? I was in the hospital for the last few days of June, right? July 1st, my insurance ran out. So I actually have no idea if I'm gonna get a bill for the surgery, because the surgery was on July 1st. And how does it run out? At the beginning of this year, I applied for state healthcare, and you need to be making under a certain amount of money a year to qualify. And at the time, in the winter, Husbear was not working very much, so his monthly income was terrible. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna submit this. And I told the guy when we turned in the pay stubs to only look at the monthly value and not the yearly. And he was like, okay. And so it went through, and I had insurance for like half a year. And then right before subathon, I got a letter in the mail that was like, we've reviewed your information and have found that you do not qualify for state funded health insurance. So it will be ending in like a couple weeks, which was July 1st. So that's that. I currently am not insured, so I better not fall down the stairs. Kidneys, I got new kidneys. I don't like the color. What do you're quoting something. You're gonna go into extreme debt? Nah, I'm not worried about it. I'll find some shenanigans. Money's fake, to be honest. Money's fake. Your insurance ran out on Canada Day, did it? When your insurance runs out, so the doctors put the gallbladder back in you in mid-surgery, somebody ran into the operating room and was like, our insurance ran out, put it back, put it back. Nice pin, yeah, nice pin. Money's fake until you get arrested. No, I'm not worried about it, because either it was covered as like a continuation of care that I was receiving, or I can probably like find some kind of assistance. Or husband is starting his new job tomorrow, and in a couple of months we'll have health insurance through that, and I can like probably hassle insurance people then to be like, this wasn't covered, can you backdate please? There are some things I'm some plots I'm brewing. I think it'll be okay. He got it. Yeah, he got it. He's gonna work for the state. Cushy job. I'm proud of him. The USA played on Canada Day and Canada played on US Independence Day. Flip-flopped. Maybe so they could have the days off. I like it when you brew plots. Always be scheming. Round of applause for husband. Indeed. I'll tell him that you guys are cheering him on. I want the finale to be France versus England and for England to lose. The Canada one was a knockout match, so it couldn't have known where it was going to land in its groups and not planned. The USA one, well, it's not like planners really care about Canada Day outside of Canada. How is the sports ball going? Thank you, Fawn. I'm so itchy. So real. My teams have been out for a while anyway. There were various fun, happy, sad, frustrating moments in the group stage. And R32 and R16. Rule size. The quarterfinals went quite as expected, and the top four are in the semis. So return to form. And you'd be okay with France winning. Have you guys seen that one VTuber that like cursed the teams that she voted for, that she was rooting for? gonna get comfy. Boop. There's no more chance of a USA versus England, which is the only scenario I would want England to win. Would have been a nice rematch 250 years later. I dislike French people and even the state of France, but I respect what the French manager and players have done. They built a very good team culture. They even put great players. Oh, they even cut great players for drama / being too individualistic. That's the right way to approach a team sport. Eh. It's 98.6 right now. Not pleased with 86% humidity. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's unbearable. I would be living in my freezer. But if you guys haven't seen, there was like one VTuber that got she went a little viral because she was doing streams where it was like a watch along of the matches, and every team that she rooted for fumbled awfully. Even like if she switched teams, all of a sudden the other team would do bad. And now everybody's like afraid of her curse. She keeps announcing what teams she's voting for, she's rooting for. Not a fan of, well, yeah, I know you're not. I don't even like watch her. I just kept seeing posts about her. Man, I can't even like sing right now. Cause that, you know, singing activates my core muscles. And that is exactly what I can't do. Brazil, Germany exited earlier than many expected / hoped, as did Uruguay and South Korea. Sports nerds. Turks also had a disastrous tournament. Everything I know about this sports ball event is from you. This is the most I have heard about it. Team USA impressed until it didn't. The cum zone got spat out. I don't even know. I don't know what R16 is. I don't know what these numbers mean. Canada, USA, Mexico. Come! Round of 16. Uruguay will always be known for winning the first World Cup. Nothing else. Is it just me saying come? Is that what you clipped? It auto clipped. Yeah, it clipped the last 30 seconds. The teams are divided into 4-team groups that play single round robin. There's a knockout phase with bracket of 32 teams, then 16, then 8, then 4, then 2. I didn't expect the command to even be there. It's not used very often. But I did once upon a time have somebody ask for it, so I was like, okay, I'll figure that out. I think I'm nearing the end of my spoons to sit here. We talking World Cup? I'm being educated. Unfortunately, it is kind of not absorbing. Ah, no! Ah, yeah! There's always jitters before a World Cup, always complaints and concerns it won't go well. And there are always controversy, but overall it's gone okay. Does it happen every year? Or is this like a special thing that happens like once every so often? 4 years. Oh. Being in huge stadiums, it's got great attendance. All that ticket revenue is stimulating both the sport and the local areas. I would have spent like 10 minutes trimming the clip and then it wouldn't be funny. gotta edit faster. Normally I get to avoid any discussion of it. Oh. We need to make Blue watch the beauty of football. You can't. You can't make me. You can't. uh so before I do wrap up, before I go, that we should make you watch the beauty of Garrus. Beauty of Turians. You have to? No, I don't. No, I don't. Just like with every Mass Effect playthrough.
Rex.
Shepard. My friend that recommended the Chinese drama to me. How dare you? Also reads fan fiction, but he's like an advanced fan fiction reader. And what I mean by that is he's got the big brain move where he'll just search a tag that interests him and then like pick something that sounds interesting, whether or not he's seen or watched or read the original like content. Competitive fanfic reader, advanced fanfic reader, yeah. So it's like, oh, I don't know this fandom, I don't know this show, but it's got interesting tags, so I'm gonna read it. And I was like, that's incredible, that's great, I have a fanfic for you. And I recommended him my favorite Mass Effect fanfic because he loves like all of the tropes in it, like arranged marriage and shit, like and enemies to friends to lovers, like that. And he was like, oh my god, this sounds perfect. But he doesn't know Mass Effect. He is a Dragon Age fan. So what are Lord of the Rings fanfics like? Are they all gay romances? They probably are. They probably are all gay romances, Hunk, and I'll tell you why. Because there like are hardly any women. And like none of the women have like leading roles. Like all of the like subtext romances on screen are between men, which I love. I love the gentle masculinity in Lord of the Rings. Like Frodo and Sam, the bromance is so good. But this is the reason, this is actually a big contributing factor as to why so much fan fiction is male gay. Because media like that has more male characters. Raven Maiden, hello. Did somebody say Dragon Age? I did. Have you ever read Dragon Age fanfiction, Fawn? I have found some fics with awesome things in them that I would love to read, but all of them have only like one chapter and have not had anyone in 5 years. Sometimes it can still be worth it to dabble because it opens your brain to new ideas. You can be like, wow, that person had a really good idea for a fic. Unfortunately, they never finished it, but I'm glad that I know their idea. That kind of thing. At least you didn't say Frodo and the other male hobbits. Or Merry and Pippin because they are related. Oh, come on. Come on. That doesn't matter in fanfiction. Come on. I'm back. Welcome back. Apparently, Lord of the Rings of Power was made from whatever was left of a Dragon Age script. Really? The Rings of Power? I've heard that show's dog water. I don't think I'll give it a chance. I do kind of like to support like shows and stuff that I think are good. You know? Vote with my time, if you will. Blue's saying dog water. It didn't come out naturally. I don't know why I said it, actually. I don't ever say that. Pick in food cord. Oh, that looks so good. I want that chicken. Chicken is like the only meat I can eat. Or that I'm supposed to eat. Red meat is like, it's like too fatty. I have to be, not just like, it's not for like dieting reasons. I have to avoid fats as much as possible because that's what can upset my stomach. So like chicken is very low fat. That looks British? I would say that looks like an American dinner. That looks like an average American household dinner. Rabbits have no fat? I don't think that's true. They're very greasy. I've had rabbit meat before. It was very greasy. And usually grease means fat. I guess it depends on the rabbit. The one that I ate was like a domestic rabbit that was like bred in somebody's backyard for eating. And that is probably wildly different than like hunting a rabbit. Grease means fat. Everyone, come on. You know what I mean? Yeah, butter and pepper is honestly like all broccoli needs. And some salt. Some salt. I heard you can't live off rabbit meat because it has so little fat. Vanessa probably has more fat. Hello? No, they didn't eat their pet rabbit. But if you are somebody who is raising rabbits in your backyard for the purposes of slaughtering and eating them, you're not raising wild rabbits. You are raising domestic rabbits. 'Cause these days
Shepard.
I would be lying
Rex.
if I told you that.
Rex.
Oh my god.
Shepard.
Rex.
Okay, you two.
Shepard.
This reminds me of a furry smut
Shepard.
post I saw once. What? About living off rabbit meat? AKA his dick? Tooth pain's miserable, Raven. I'm so sorry. Ain't no fun in that. Nothing to say and nowhere to go. It shows Gandalf arriving in Middle Earth before the other Astari. Also, it makes Galadriel a short little warrior woman elf instead of a wise calm elf noble lady. Oh, are you saying in the book? Not in the movie. I know that they changed stuff. In the furry smut post, the Anthro Rabbit character was talking about the amount of blood in an adult rabbit and the amount of blood in a human boner or something. All right, okay. Wait, the Amazon show? So they, huh? The Amazon show changed a ton of stuff. What the fuck is happening here? I don't know. There's too many. There's too much going on. I'm getting me boinking stick. Chat moving too fast. Too many different topics. Hey, I love Project Hail Mary. Lazy, it's so good. That's another book that I want to read. I want to read the books so that I can compare. Nah, I love Project Hail Mary. Yeah, it's really good. I love how hopeful it is. There's so much like fiction, especially like sci-fi, that is really like cautionary or pessimistic, which I also love. But it's so refreshing. Like Project Hail Mary is so refreshing. Time to go to Taco Bell? Bring me back some. No. I played Mecha Chameleon on Saturday. How'd that go? Grace and Rocky save stars question. Amaze, amaze, amaze. Bad. It was terrible at it. It certainly was a thing. I've been getting like an ad for Project Hail Mary before every video on YouTube at the moment. Oh, Shark Poo, it's such a good movie. It's so good. I read this and for some reason thought of that horror show movie thing that Blue likes. Horror show movie thing. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm certainly never playing it again unless I'm paid. I should read Tough Voyaging. Sell me on it. Is that why people are making Superman 2025 trailers in the style of Hail Mary? I saw them on YouTube, but didn't click. I don't have any idea. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Shark Poo. Rocky Horror Picture Show is not a horror movie. I'm just letting you know. It's not scary. It's literally not a horror movie. I was not saying it was. Okay. was trying to say I was trying to say the title. Okay. The whites of your eyes. I love how scary Tim Curry is in It. I have not seen It of any version. Yeah, Project Hail Mary is new, Butler. It was in theaters until just recently, and now it's I think Amazon has it. Or you could sail the 7 seas. I was raised pretty sheltered, and when I watched Rocky Horror Picture Show at the young age of 19, I felt things I wouldn't understand for decades. It's so good. It's very good, would recommend. Book is great. You're talking about Project Hail Mary? Unless I missed something. Oh, the book that you told me to read. I see. Tough Voyaging. Oh, I don't want this song. A sci-fi fixer-up book. The main character finds a ship that can help him help people and fix issues, but the issues keep compounding. He fixes one, 3 more appear. I was talking about It. See, there's too many things. Too many things going on. I've never read Stephen King. I don't think I'm interested in reading Stephen King. Amaze, amaze, amaze. Sad no in this moment. It's just not the vibe. Stephanie Queen. I see what you did there. It would be that'd be very good if you were like a Stephen King satire author. That'd be really good. You'd think 18 and 19 is pretty old, but revisiting media I experienced then, I'm seeing it in a new light and appreciating it more. I just did that with so one of the things that I did watch while I've been healing is the Star Wars prequel movies. And I realized that I had not watched those movies since they came out. And I was like, oh, I remember really liking them, but I'm sure that a lot of shit went over my head because there's so much like political stuff that I probably didn't pay attention to as a kid. So I went back and rewatched it, and like I definitely like understand more now. But I rewatched it because I stumbled upon a fan edit of the prequel movies that is it's like all 3 movies edited into like one like 3-hour movie that is edited to be like a samurai movie, like a black and white samurai movie. They even like redubbed it in Japanese, and I guess they do a bunch of other stuff too. It's called The Blackened Mantle. This fan edit is called The Blackened Mantle, and it's like what they do is they take episode 3 as like the main film. That's the main meat of the film is episode 3, and then they intercut scenes from episodes 1 and 2 as flashbacks. And I guess the way that it's edited, they recontextualize a lot of the plot, and then also like change character motivations. And it's like a samurai movie. And I'm very interested to watch it, but then I was like, man, I gotta go back and actually watch those movies first so that I can compare. But I haven't, so I watched episodes 1 through 3, but I haven't watched Blackened Mantle yet. Star Wars prequels have always been pretty good. You know what? I did not realize how much I fucking hate Anakin. I hate Anakin. Okay, little kid Anakin in episode 1, adorable, fine, perfect. Fucking asshole young adult Anakin in episodes 2 and 3, I can't stand him. He's not sympathetic to me at all. He's just a dickhead. In Anakin's defense, he was groomed by the Jedi? Is that what you're saying? I don't think I agree with that. Well, of course he has PTSD, but like immediately, the second movie immediately starts with him creeping on Padme. I hate it. He's like, "Oh, Padme, I haven't seen you in 10 years since I was a little boy, and I have not been able to stop thinking about you. I think about you day and night, and I dream of you, and I need you." It's I don't like it. It's creepy. Star Wars prequels have good stories, but they're badly made movies. I don't agree with that either. I do think there are some writing issues, but like that, all the acting is good. The effects are good for the time. The fight scenes are great. She was an adult when he was a child. No, she wasn't. She was like around like 16 or 18, which is still a big gap. But also she like literally doesn't want anything to do with him in episode 2. She tries to like get away from him and he fucking keeps after her. That's not grooming. That is not grooming, especially because they literally didn't see each other for 10 years and now he is an adult and he comes onto her so fucking strong. Padme was 40. Yeah, see, she's like, I knew that she was like a teenager in the first movie. Anakin and Padme have a 5-year age difference between them, with her being the elder. Yeah, I don't know. I hate his vibe. Maybe it's a casting thing because she looks the same in 1 and 2. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely the fact that like she was always played by the same actress, but like when Anakin was a kid, that's a different actor than the older one. A kid without any idea how to be with women, raised by people who forbade it, comes across poorly in a romantic way. Who knew? It's not that, Butler, it's not the same. He's literally obsessive. He's obsessive and creepy. It's and if what you're saying, if that's what they were going for, then they wrote it really bad. That's not how it comes across at all. He does not come across as awkward. He comes across as like pushy and creepy. It might just be me, but you sound similar to the people who hate some of the BG3 characters without letting their characters develop. But I know that's not what you're doing. Mama's boy. I like that like what becomes his downfall is it originally starts as compassion and like love. And that is a really cool twist for that character, that evolves into his downfall because he loves so much that it twists him. And like that is interesting, but it does like nothing about him makes him sympathetic to me. I want to see Keira Knightley show up as Sabe in a movie or show. She was Padme's maid and former. I don't know if Sabe is how you say this. Is Sabe? I don't know. As a former decoy, and in the comics, she ended up helping Vader and working with him, trying to save Anakin like Padme wanted. Technically, she's probably still alive during the sequel era. You want like a spin-off about that character? Sate? Oh my god, the cat's screaming. Oh my god, he screamed. Also, when Anakin sees Rush Clovis attempting to force himself on Padme, Anakin stops him. Clovis demands Anakin not use Jedi tricks. Anakin proceeds to beat Clovis. I don't remember that. I can't comment. I can't comment. I do not recall that scene. Anything to get Keira Knightley back in Star Wars. I don't even know who that is. I'm so sorry. I'm bad at this. I don't know who Keira Knightley is. It's a familiar name. I can't put a face to it. Use selective memory. Or like Swiss cheese memory. Prettiest woman ever. I have seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Is Keira Knightley, what's her name? Oh, was that the show? No, I haven't seen the show. I'm only talking about the prequel movies. The trilogy. Ah, she's Elizabeth. Anakin during the Clone Wars caught the nickname the hero with no fear. You got pizza. Lucky. Pizza's one food that I've been afraid to try yet because of the grease factor. Unfortunately. Pizza with no fear. I got this video recommended of the Fen Chef BA going over her roles. Oh yeah, I've probably seen that video that you're talking about. Eat pizza with no fear. Yeah, no, she's fucking prolific. She's got so many roles. Oh no. Okay. Blue has to only eat chicken with rice with light veggies. Yeah, it's Jennifer Hale. I think I have a hard time digesting raw veggies, and I think that that's just like been the case for me. I think that I need to only stick to like cooked steamed veggies. I have so many roles too, but I'm not prolific. Yeah, I know that she is / has been Bayonetta. I have a friend that was super into Bayonetta for a little bit. I don't think it's my kind of game. Does it play like Devil May Cry? Is it like a button mashing, like, beat 'em up most of the time? It does. Okay. I do think I want to get going. I was gonna talk about like plans. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know, I don't have any idea what we're gonna do. I might write a schedule for next week. For to do like some specific things. I've seen it called DMC with a female protagonist multiple times. I like, you know what? I did like Devil May Cry. I kind of don't enjoy playing it, but there's something about it that I did like. I don't like how tired my hands get from fucking mashing the buttons. I might as well go play Incredible Crisis. If it doesn't have Garrus or a Garrus equivalent, it might not be your kind of game, right? Well, I did actually, there was a point where I had I had Dante, like an art of Dante as my computer background when I was in high school. I did like Dante. I've played DMC from 1 to 5 and still don't think I like it. I've never seen the show either. There was something about it. I kind of want to come back to it and play it again. I know that I think I played the first game and the third game all the way through. I don't remember if I did the second or not. Not surprised at all. Okay, anyway, upcoming plans. I will be back tomorrow at the same time. This week I do plan to just come on to stream on my regular 11 p.m. 4 nights a week. But I don't know what we'll be doing. Hi Sloth. And then I think I'll write a schedule for next week and like figure something out. Figure out something to do. I have a few games that I would like to play. I just don't know what to play next, because it'll be like our big choice of like what game I will play from start to finish. Glad you're back. Hope you're feeling well. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, Sloth. Thank you. Made it back to my desk just in time for me to say goodbye. What'd you get? What's your Taco Bell order? What are the choices? We could do Clear Obscure. We could do Horizon Forbidden West. We could do... I know there's more. I just can't think of it right now. Oh yes, I do still need to do the next Walking Dead seasons. Nothing special. I don't really like cheese or sour cream, so it's limited. You could just ask to have those things omitted. Silly. Avowed's on the... Yeah, Avowed could be on there. Oh, yeah, I can't think right now. Anyway, we got options for the future. Full disclosure that I won't watch Clear Obscure even though I'd enjoy watching you. I intend to play it blind. No, that's totally fair. Yeah, totally fair. Not Avowed 2 though, rip. Yeah, I heard. I heard there's some shenanigans. I can delete E33 spoilers, but it means I'd have to be awake. Let me see. Oh, at some point I would like to play Planescape Torment. I may need a buddy for my subathon that starts next week. I would definitely come hang out with you a day or two. Just hit me up. Let me know what time. You hadn't finished that one even though you liked it, right? Yes. I because it's an old CRPG, I soft locked myself. So I'd have to start it over. Get some GTA Golf going. Ooh, I'll have to re-download it. I think that my online account, because I haven't played it for a handful of years, I think that maybe my online character got erased or something. Because I think a while ago my husband was like, if you don't log on and like transfer your character, then it's gonna be deleted, and I never did it. So is GTA Golf not enjoyable? Catch you next stream. Thanks for stream. Bye. Bye, Hunk. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. GTA Golf is best golf game. I think it's great. I don't think I've ever played it, actually. Maybe like once in the campaign, the base game. Oh, the wacky racetracks are really fun. I mean, like, GTA Online, you can just like fuck around just like you can in the base game. I think that's fun. I always enjoy terrorizing the city in GTA. That's my favorite part. Oh, Outer Wilds? I'm so sorry. I will never remember. Outer Wilds is the one Acid, right, that you like? Yes. Okay. So that's also on the list of games I need to play. Not to be confused with Outer Worlds. I get them confused all the time. Corey enjoying GTA Golf is like someone enjoying Fallout 76. Wait. Remember those days when stupid people made weird, wild-ass claims that playing GTA will make you violent? I mean, there's always been people like that. There's always been people blaming video games and media for violence. Bye, Shark Poo! A lot of people other than me like Fallout 76. I'm sure if it's got people on it, if it's got people playing it, then they probably like it. Oh, this is the most I've talked in like 2 weeks. Anyway, now that I have a second PC, I can play more like recent games. So like, speaking of GTA, when 6 comes out, I would like to stream it. What a yapper. I knew today was just gonna be a yap day. It's only coming out on consoles. Is it coming out on the PS5? Yeah. Our household does have one. Okay. Is it gonna be like a year or two before it comes out on PC? Do you know? Do you have the deets? Probs. Sam Neill died today? Google. Oh, Jurassic Park guy. Aw. R.I.P. I didn't know. There's been other news of a person that died that was not a sad thing. So I think maybe Sam Neill got overshadowed a little bit in the news cycle. At least from what my friends know. Wiggle. I got some new emotes, Elsie. Do you see them? Yeah, that one. Look at my new emotes. Yeah, the clappy. And that one. I lost Rave. R.I.P. And then that one. Damn. They're so cute. Thank you. I was very excited about them. I actually, so that artist, I commissioned 2 emotes from them, and they do it like your character here, so they have like a template, and I chose the 2 that I wanted, but they accidentally did a different one, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cute and I love them, but I ordered this one, not that one. And they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'll still draw the other one for you here. So I got 3. Too late for me. I felt your emotes would look very good with the squirrel. You know, I was looking at that. I don't think is it supposed to be a squirrel? It looks either like a Pokemon or like a fox with a big bushy tail. I can like hover over it to enlarge it a little bit. Oh. All right. I'm getting distracted. It's a squirrel. We're gonna raid Shark too.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Oh, I will. Let's go look at his cutie little 3D face. I love his little model he got. Wow. Anyway, just in time to raid Schwark. Yeah. Here's the raid messages, depending on if you have the emotes or not. Goodbye, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm glad to be back. I'll be back tomorrow too. And as I always say, treat yourselves with kindness and tell your friends you love them. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.